Evet arkadaşlar, şimdi yanımızda çok özel biri var. Asus'un genel müdür yardımcılarından, vice presidentlarından Jackie bizimle. Asus'un en üst seviye yöneticilerinden biri ve sorularımızı cevaplayacak. Hey Jackie.
Hi.
Thanks for taking time to talk with us.
Sure, this is our pleasure.
It's a lovely event, and I think it's a special event because I think it's the first international event for press for Republic of Gamers.
Yes.
Am I right?
Normally we do in Taipei for Computex, but this is definitely the first time we do in for European countries.
And there were some fun, but also there were lots of new product announcements.
Yes.
Would you like to tell us a little bit about the new products and maybe which one is your favorite, which one excites you most?
Yeah, today we do have some new products like our 1080 Ti, the latest VGA card, also the interesting mouse, right? Also our monitors. For me, I think I have to say every single one, I have to love it.
like your children, right?
Sure.
And I've been covering hardware and games for more than 20 years now, and we've seen Asus starting as a motherboard company and became a real immersing gaming brand that does everything. But what's next for Asus? In this event, we've seen your new streaming microphones, but you produce nearly everything a gamer needs, maybe except chairs. But is there areas that you are still planning to go and dominate?
Okay, this is a very interesting question for us. You know, we started from motherboard definitely. Then from time to time, customer told us, we need to have more gaming products from Asus under ROG. However, we do want to fulfill not only a product, we want to fit so-called gaming spirit. So every single Asus ROG products that should pass our very strict requirement to fulfill gaming demand. Every single one of them has to have some special features which gamers will love it, definitely, right? So for the near future, we are still discussing what kind of new product lines we may produce or deliver. Let's just wait and see.
Well, one thing I'm looking forward to is your VR product, because Asus is one of the companies started investing on VR early with your VR-ready systems, but you also show some prototypes like the VR headsets. Can you tell us maybe a little bit about?
Yeah, so for any new technology, Asus definitely always invest some R&D resource studying it. But today, the most important thing for us is to make sure all of our hardware components and our PCs, gaming PCs, can fit the VR goggle well. That's why we started to have very close relationship with Oculus. Today, we also have some research and study on goggle, but we still see when and what kind of features we may need to put inside. So haven't finalized it yet.
So you're still trying to maybe perfect it?
Definitely, always.
Yeah. And VR is one of the hottest topics in gaming, also esports too. These are the two things that we've been talking for years. But from your perspective, do you think that all your investments for VR and esports already started to pay off, or are those still things to come for us? Are those investments for the future?
You know, to run a company in the long run, some investment should be considered as long term, right? We don't expect any kind of investment should get return very soon. For esports, I think we already have ROG products for longer than 11 years. So definitely we already see good results. But we still keep very, very huge investment on it, developing the new features to differentiate from the competition. For VR, since the market is not that big, so definitely all investment is still on the road. But definitely we expect the return could be sooner.
So it's we can say coming.
Yeah,
soon enough.
Hopefully, yes. Yeah.
Okay, talking about esports, Asus is also one of the first companies, the pioneers of investing on esports. I remember more than maybe 10 years ago.
11 years, yes.
11 years. I
Yes.
was organizing the Turkish preliminary for World WGT event.
Great, yes.
You had your own event too
Yes.
now, but you are now mostly sponsoring teams and
Yes.
the tournaments.
Yes.
So what's in it for Asus in the future? What kind of strategies you have for the esports?
Yeah, actually, we still do both, right? In some countries, we organize our own tournaments. And in some countries, if we see the environment is not that way, then we also consider, and also actually we also do the sponsorship to those professional esports team. So we still do both.
Okay, that was my last question. Thank you very much
no
for
problem,
your
no
time,
problem.
and
Thank you.
congratulations for the good event.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Thank you.